I'm cutting out music. I'm cutting out music, cutting out watching videos online, cutting out scrolling. Not that I do scroll, but it's a bad habit, I guess. It doesn't take up a majority of my life, but even the time that I'm scrolling, free time before my bed, or when a video's loading to be uploaded, or when I'm looking at my metrics, or I don't know, something like that. It's not helpful. What's the point, right? So for the times that I do, I have a watch now later playlist or watch later playlist on YouTube that is just filled with good econ videos, good quality econ videos. Or if I'm really inclined to scroll, I'll press YouTube and it automatically directs me there, or I can just click on my subscriptions tab and it's there. But music, like driving my car, listening to music, I don't know about you guys, but it just distracts me. I would say I'm a very emotional person. Like, things tend to influence me, right? So whether that's music, whether that's going out with certain friends that I shouldn't be going out with, or on a certain time of day that I shouldn't be going out with, whether that's, I don't know, some gossip that I'm hearing, whether that's watching some sort of movie and that kind of changes your perception about the world or how you should act, reading a book, these types of things, they influence you. And it's something that Khabib said. He said, too much information is not good for you, right? It distracts you, it clouds your mind, and you don't even know it, but it does. You find yourself being distracted. So cutting out music, like why do we listen to music, right? I'm not a Muslim, but I could understand from the point of view that it can distract from this kind of purity. But if I'm really supposed to be focused in ecom, and I was sitting here listening to Stereolab, when are you gonna stop? You know what I mean? Or, doing my work or driving back home listening to Stereolab, like imagining, man, I could be this. You know what I mean? I keep focusing too much on that end result, I'm trying to put myself in that sphere of yes, the success, without doing the hard work. It's mental masturbation. It's not real. It doesn't exist. You can have goals and visions and plans, but if you're deluding yourself into feeling like you've already accomplished this, you're not going to work as hard. You're not going to be as focused on the business task at hand. So that's why I'm cutting that stuff out. I took ashwagandha initially when I first heard about the hype train for, weightlifting and stuff like that. That's why I heard people took it. But I took it for clarity. I heard from a couple of reviews that ashwagandha completely numbed their emotions and stuff like that. That's pretty hard, bro. That's pretty hardcore. I wasn't looking for that, but in terms of being kind of level-minded and just kind of disregarding emotion, that's why I took ashwagandha initially, right? So if anybody knows a stronger KSM-66 ashwagandha or something even stronger, I think they think that's the strongest. That's why I took it initially. If anybody knows anything stronger, like a type of supplement, if I just have no distractions, no emotions influencing me, no external forces or elements or interactions or people or scenarios or feelings distracting me, then it's just me, you know what I mean? Which is perfect. It's absolutely the situation you want to be in. It's not just focus, but almost like an internal isolation of your mind, or anything that you just go through, even by chance. You walk by someone saying something, or you happen to listen to one song, or I don't know, some shit happens in your life. You can just power through that, and it's your mind's it's not in the same universe as anybody else. So that's what I'm looking for. Yep. Type shit.